Today in Christina's Court.
I've invested in him, and not only that, my body too. He pretty much got that whenever he wanted, and my body is priceless. A man gotta pay for this. You performed every little nasty thing he wanted you to do at any given time.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Yes, she did.
No, not.
Yes, she did.
It's no laughing matter for BET comedian Shawn Harris after having his heart broken by the woman he wanted to marry.
What made you bring this action against her?
I want my money. That ain't no joke.
How? So when did he ask you to marry him?
Last year.
How could it be true love when I'm getting yelled at constantly like a child in my
People
own
in
house?
love, they yell at each other all the time.
Oh, that's true. Ask him, he's been married for how long?
Look at him though, he look mad. The cops tried to kick me out of my own house. They said, well, most likely you gonna wind up leaving the residence.
Really?
Because she got a child. Is that true?
Expert witness? What side are you on?
39-year-old acclaimed BET stand-up comedian Shawn Harris says his ex-girlfriend stopped paying her share of the rent and then walked out on their relationship. He is suing for $4,500. 38-year-old clerical worker Yvette Woods says her ex-boyfriend was so selfish he demanded she take care of his house, his child, and his sexual needs, which more than compensated for her share of the rent.
All parties have been sworn in, Your Honor.
Thank you, Bernard. Shawn,
Yes, ma'am.
big BET comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah? Maybe. Maybe? Funny? Let's see what you do. Let's see some of your work.
So I sang a song to her. And what I do is I like to take a song that y'all know, a popular song, and change it to my own song, right? So I can't sing, so this was making it funny. You remember the Usher song, You Got It Bad? How y'all remember that song, right? My version of that song is called You've Gotten Fat. I dedicate that to Bruce and that girl on the internet that I met came to my house. She was big too. She had to tilt the steering wheel forward to get out of the car. Anyway, the song is like this. Y'all ready? Y'all ready up top? Y'all ready? Say yeah. All right, pay attention. When you look at your body and you disapprove, everything you ate has caught up to you. Trying to act like you're skinny, but you really know. License say 200, but you really 4. Been there, ate it, gained a pound. After all that, I still shoved it down. Nobody wants to eat alone. If you touched by the fat man's song, baby, you gotten fat. Roly-poly too, stand up and you fall right back. You gotten fat. When it comes to eating all the pies and the baby backs, know you gotten fat when you stuck in the car and you wanna get out. No one's around, look at yourself. When you wanna tie your shoe, but you can't bend down because they're on the ground. When you look in the oven, food's already done. Grease around your mouth like you snuck in a son. All the turkey, all the ham, you ate all that. Collard greens and candy. Unfortunate to have cheese curls. Want you to know I really adore food. All the people who feel me, what's going on? Look in the mirror, sing the fat man song, tell them I am fat. I love cheese curls. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world, tell them I am fat. I love cheese curls. I'm gonna tell it to the whole wide world, and some of y'all look just like me. Too bad that you can't see that you got fat.
Inspiration come for all of these great jokes?
My life.
Your life, really?
My life is just a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Going through all this type of mess, you know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of Everyday life is funny.
And you live the joke with him?
I'm
Is
glad
it fun
I'm
to
his
live
inspiration.
Oh, she gave me a lot of jokes.
with him?
Lord have mercy.
Oh, that's a beautiful picture of you two.
We was in there
Thank
sweating.
you.
Look, both of us hot.
Where were you guys?
At a comedy show.
At a comedy show?
I think it was in
So how'd you
Austin,
meet her? Tell me.
on the internet.
Oh, how
those were the days.
cute.
Take that down, Lord, please. I ain't trying to see that. He's trying to bring back old memories.
Let's get back to business.
There's a price on it, $500, I
You
guess.
performed every little nasty thing he wanted you to do at any given time.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Yes, she did.
No, not.
Yes, she
not,
did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. That's how she got me in the house.
You
She-
wrote it.
That's how she really got
I
me in
didn't.
there.
I
That's how
didn't.
she got me in there. She sucked me into it, I'm telling you.
Really?
Sucked me into it, I ain't lying. Vicious.
It wasn't as often. No,
You
it
must be
wasn't.
good.
Vicious.
No.
So then 9 months go by and she doesn't pay rent. Why don't you tell her, pay rent?
I did. I mean, I kept saying, every month it would be something different, you know?
Like
I'm
what?
like, I ain't got it this month because I got to do this or that. And I'm like, man.
So you let her go 9 months without paying rent?
You know what? In the state, you can't put a woman out with a child in the state of Texas. Believe me, I tried. You can't. You can't. I called the
I
police.
think that's all talk. I don't think you would put her out.
The cops tried to kick me out of my own house.
Really? What?
I mean, when I wanted to have an eviction thing, I tried to make a phone call to find out some information on how to do it. And they said, well, most likely you're going to wind up leaving the residence.
Really?
Because she got a child. Is that true?
Expert witness?
So, what am I going to do?
What side are you on? What was the final point where you said, this is enough, we have to break up?
It got to the point where we was about to lose it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We were just clashing.
With
It
each
was-
other all the time?
Right.
Physically
Yeah,
or
and,
just emotionally?
Verbally.
Verbally.
It got bad.
It was, a lot of it was my son. You know, if you can't respect me or my son or try to, don't lash out at my son. That's wrong. You know, he never lashed out at him, but to me, he talked bad about him.
She's talking about
And
jokes. I
Do you
write
think that-
jokes, and I talk about the kid, too. I mean, he's part of my life, so I can make... All comedians do that all the time. So I can't even get on stage and perform the way I want to because I'm afraid of what she's going to say, later on.
Yeah.
You know what
So,
I'm
I mean,
saying?
usually when you jokes, you do offensive jokes?
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah?
But I mean, it's true. Most of everything I talk
about
about
your
is
life.
true. It's about
Yeah,
my life,
about
what
your
I'm
life.
going through. I got a kid in my house that does this.
Re-
Got a woman in my house that got bad gas. I talk about stuff like that. Worst gas
How
known to
did you
man,
do
right
this
here.
for a whole year?
Right
How?
here.
That part doesn't bother me
No,
as much
because she
as
know. She go in the bathroom
with my
and turn
son.
everything on. The shower, the water, the fan, and be sitting and talking about.
Hey, you can have some time to tell me.
She goes to the bathroom and leave the door wide open so I can see her. She does that.
What dirty thing you want to tell me about him?
The only thing I have a problem with him is his mouth. He has a very sharp tongue.
He's a comedian, though. What do you expect?
No.
Thank you.
What made you bring this action against her?
I want my money. That ain't no joke.
How
I don't have it.
Shoot.
how many times did you ask her for the money?
How could there be true love when I'm getting yelled at constantly like a child in my
People
own
in
house?
love, they yell at each other all the time.
Oh, but that's
That
true.
don't have
Ask him.
nothing to
He's
do
been
with it.
married for how long?
Over 20-something years.
Over 20.
Look at him though. He look mad. You don't look happy, brother. You don't look happy.
He's very happy. Okay, all right, let's get back to the queen. Sometimes, Shawn, when you find a good woman or you find a good man that can tolerate all your idiosyncrasies, you got to hang on for dear life because then it's hard to find another one. So my advice as a happy woman, married woman.
You happy? You
I'm
look
smiling.
happy. See?
All rise.
Judge Christina has ruled in favor of the plaintiff and has ordered the defendant to pay $4,500.